Hello there, good folks watching the daily vlog. Welcome to day 47. So it's a little close to 3 in the afternoon right now. Started the morning with a beautiful drive and a tall glass of milk. Did some work, did some emails, some proxy work on the edits, and we still got very few emails left for that. I think there's just one left, perhaps one check in the review. So a beautiful start, and I think we'll go with some DOSA and Enquiries. I think it's going to be very convenient meal from this point onwards because I can see myself getting busier through the day. That's going to take center stage, which means the meals could look even more boring from a viewer perspective, but I'm going to try my best to kind of spice it up to kind of allow you guys to also see how you can kind of be truly flexible in enjoying a diet even while transforming. Lovely. Let's get to the dining table. So I think we've got fresh dosa batter. It hasn't fermented yet, so it's not going to have the greatest dosa flavor. They've also made lamb at home today. Had a few pieces. Quite nice. We're going to have to cut down on all these impromptu add-ons as we go through the week. A bit more calculative, a bit more diligent with what's going into the body. People in the house have started noticing. For you to notice, it's easy. But then for the people who you live with, it's going to be a little later than that. And then for the people outside who you barely meet, it's going to be a little later than that. But eventually, everyone's going to notice. It's all about staying patient. And don't do it because people would notice. Do it because, you're healthier, you feel good about yourself. In a sense where, you're able to function, perform, and probably look better as well. I think we'll just do 2 meals and maybe 1 snack, or just 2 meals, so larger portion. The dosa is actually onto one side of the pan. Looks like a gourd with lentils. And that's the lamb I was talking about. Brilliant. Probably do 1 more of that. So that's going to be the first meal of the day. My train right after this, of course, I'll take an hour break. Positively, catch you guys in the gym. I was actually under the impression that today was a pull day all this while. Turns out I just looked back at the workout data book. It's a push day, the second push day of the week. Because the earlier session was a push day when we kicked off this new week. Start with some shoulder dumbbell presses. Probably warm up with the 10s. The lighter, the more comfortable the warm up set is. And you can really slow down the rep without any actual effort. I actually did have some lamb in the afternoon with the dosa and the eggs. The flavor is really addictive, if you're someone who enjoys lamb, you know what I'm talking about. There are clients who have had, who really like the flavor so much, so they used to ask me to add like 50 grams or just 100 grams or just a small bit every day in the diet because they just love the flavor. And that's actually, from a health perspective, you still get the flavor of that in your food overall, but don't get all the calories and all that animal fat because lamb can be a bit fatty compared to chicken. These are some workarounds you can do. You don't have to really alienate any specific thing because it's unhealthy in large quantities. You can still get away with smaller quantities while still satiating that psychological craving that might, keep you on and off and might be the deciding factor in between you dieting and not dieting. Never shy away from smaller dumbbells. They can really be a major tool, especially when you're trying to get the last bit of glycogen depletion, especially with stuff like the lateral raises. I think we'll probably go with potatoes for dinner. Didn't really do any whole eggs today, but I got some fatty animal protein from the lamb. I think we might do a diet maintenance week probably soon. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just kind of waiting until we hit the 210. So it'll get really hard dieting down when we get to like 180 pounds or 170 pounds or whatever. We'll anyway have to face that, but the severity can be manipulated if we take some steps right now. I did do a drop set with the bench cable skull crushers. I obviously kind of named this because I have not really seen anyone do it, but I do this workout because it kind of allows me to do a skull crusher with a proper balanced line of motion because the cable is going to take care of any left and right movement. That way it's stabilized. You can completely focus on the tricep. So since we did the drop set, maybe low volume sets with the traditional row press downs, which is the last workout of the day. You see how clean that chimney is? It got serviced today. Apparently it's supposed to get serviced every 3 months, but we're just starting that routine today. We're a fairly smaller than usual portion because we had a lot of proteins like initially mentioned. So that's gonna be a post-workout meal. The garlic powder we got yesterday, might throw in that. And then we've got the ginger paste. I don't know if I'll take that. Let's enjoy that and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Nalik Pakla.